What do they fear about you? Welcome and happy Halloween, or fall season, or Samhain, a time of the year where some, including the Celts, believed that the veil between the physical world and the spirit world was thinnest. During this special time, we're going to be looking into what it is that they fear about you. This could be a particular person you have in mind. What do they fear about you? Or it could just be a general reading to see what people fear about you in general. Okay, you can come with either approach would be fine. My name is Diana, a psychic intuitive, and before you are 3 piles. Pile 1 is Haku, or White Dragon. Pile 2 is Chihiro, or Sen, with no face, on the train. Pile 3 is the 3 heads, Yubaba's attendants. If you feel attracted to one or more of these piles, then feel free to assign them to whoever you're considering, wanting to find out what it is they fear about you, or just what general messages Spirit has for you in regards to what people fear about you. If you are undecided or would like to make additional choices, let me add some objects and I'll be right back. For object number 1, we have Scream Ghostface. For object number 2, we have Orange Jack-o'-lantern. And for object number 3, we have White Skullface. This could help you choose an additional pile, if you're unsure which of these piles is yours based on the cards, then you can choose a pile or piles based on the objects. Take your time, feel free to pause the video if you have to. Make your choice or choices, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome to your reading, Pile 1. You chose Scream Ghostface, the object. Or you chose the card for Haku, or the White Dragon, from the film Spirited Away. So I feel that, okay, people are afraid of you because you're mysterious, okay? Because of how powerful you are. They are afraid of your power, okay? They feel that you're very protective, and they are afraid to mess with the things that you are protecting, okay? They feel that you stand guard at the door of something very important to you, and they dare not mess with whatever that is, okay? I feel that people are afraid of you because of how unusual you are, okay? You are a very unique combination of traits that are very powerful and at the same time don't seem to fit together in their minds. You know, I feel like you're dealing with a people or a person who has a very rigid outlook on how people are supposed to behave or how people are supposed to come across, okay? They tend to put people in buckets, and they cannot do that with you. This is the reason that they are afraid of you, okay? They want to pigeonhole you so bad, okay? They want to say you belong in this bucket or that bucket or this bucket, but they keep finding themselves surprised by your multiple different traits or strengths, and realizing that all these traits exist within you simultaneously, and it scares them. It scares them, okay? They don't know what hole to put you in. They cannot categorize you, and this is part of why they fear you. They don't know where you're going to be coming at them from, okay? If you're going to be coming at them as an intellectual one day, and then as a very physically powerful person the next, or as a humanistic empath the next, or they don't know what category to put you in, and this scares them for some reason, okay? Your power, your strength, your ability to walk, crawl, fly, your versatility is scary to them. And part of why this scares them is because they realize that you're like a very you're powerful on multiple levels. So if they want to go up against you, they think twice, okay? If they want to challenge you or face you as an opponent, if you're dealing with an opponent or someone like this, then they are scared of, like, you know, this person might be a one-trick pony or be very limited in their thinking. And this is part of why you scare them, is because they realize that you have a lot of tools, a lot of, you know, aspects that you can pull from, and this intimidates them. Yeah, they feel that they don't quite know who you are. They don't quite know who you are, pile one. They don't quite know what category to put you in. This is what they find so scary about you. They don't know who's behind the mask exactly. And the answer is you, pile one, okay? You are you. And nothing changes that. But because this person's mind, or their minds, are so limited, they can't see you as being one person. You're a mystery to them. They can't quite pin you, place you, put you in a box. They want to do it so badly, but they just can't. Okay, this is what scares them about you. Okay. All right, let's take a look at your next message. We have Emma Frost. You think I'm cold now? Just wait. Okay. Next we have Family Home, Sacred Space. Then we have the Hermit Crab, Home, Sanctuary. Next we have Water Droplets, number 31. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. What do they fear about you? So I feel that, this person, okay, if you've chosen a person in mind, then this person fears your purity, okay? They fear your purity. And, something about your purity for them is, they realize that you're sort of like incorruptible, okay? And they can't cause you to betray that which you feel mentally inclined towards. Like the truth is the truth, virtues are virtues, and none of that can be swayed or sullied, okay? And this is what they fear about you. They also fear that you're being cold to them right now, and it makes them feel like maybe something's wrong with them, or like they did something wrong. And this makes them look bad because they feel that the aura that you project is purity. Okay, this is part of what they fear about you, is that they feel that you come across as very pure. And therefore it feels like a power you possess that they do not, is that you can make a judgment call upon their character and that they can't do that with you. I don't care what the scenario is. This is what is going on beneath the surface, okay? You protect your home fiercely, and that where you live, where you reside, is a sacred temple. And they can sense it, they can feel it, okay? They can feel the purity in your home. And this scares them. They feel that they dare not traverse or trespass onto your property or onto your space, because you will be there. You will be there, sort of like a pure angel, a pure, fierce, and powerful angel standing guard at the door. And so they dare not mess with you on that. This is what they fear, okay? They fear you in that regard. Again, we're getting that hermit crab. You carry your home everywhere with you. So your home is coming up here again, okay? We have family home and we got home, sanctuary. So Spirit is being very clear on this. They fear your home. They fear your energy within your home. I feel like people don't want to break into your house. If someone is a criminal and they're trying to pick a home in the neighborhood to break into, it's not going to be your house that they choose. There's something about your aura, okay? It's like a fierce angel, okay? Kind of vibe. Like, that person's pure and they seem good, but they seem scary and powerful and adaptable at the same time. So I feel like this is something that scares people. They feel that you are weaponized. You're pure, but you're weaponized. You're powerful. Don't mess with my pile one, okay? That's you. Yeah, so pile one, this person they have felt that being in your presence is akin to Chinese water torture method, okay? What it is, it was the use of a dripping machine, okay? A mentally painful process in which cold water was slowly dripped onto the scalp or the head or the face for a prolonged period of time. And this process causes fear and mental deterioration of the subject. So this person doesn't like to come to your home. They're afraid of your home. They feel like being around you, there's a certain coolness, a certain aloofness that you put out towards them, or that you've been putting out towards them lately, at least. Maybe you used to be warmer to this person, I don't know. But they feel that you've turned cold, or that you are a bit cold. You're pure and you're cold now. And they feel tortured by this when they're around you. And they tend to stay away from your home these days. Okay, they keep away because they don't want to be put through that. Okay? They don't want to feel your coldness because they know you are pure. I feel like this person may pride themselves on being pure themselves, but for some reason when they get around you, they don't quite feel so pure. Okay? You make them feel uncomfortable because your purity is very powerful and it's undoubtedly there. Okay? They can sense it. They can feel it. They'd be lying if they said they couldn't feel your purity. And the fact that this is now coupled with your coldness, you just watch and you don't over-engage, you don't talk too much to them. That's possible for some of y'all. And it's like the Chinese water torture. This is something that scares them. They want to get away from this. Now, I feel like there are people who also are afraid of your home because there's something very unsettling for them because they are not pure. They do not have pure intentions towards you, Pile 1. And the aura in your home exposes this. And it makes them want to stay away. This is part of why they've been either staying away or been walking away. They tend to want to move on from your situation. Or they feel that you're not easy pickings, okay? They feel like, when they look at other people, they see other people as easy pickings. But when they look at you, they're like, that's the doozy right there, okay? Pile 1. Like, that's the big one. That's the one that's not easy to take down. Do you see this, guys? They're telling other people. Do you see Pile 1? I can't mess with Pile 1. Okay, they may have told other people this, or maybe told other people to stay away even, because they're saying Pile 1 is not the one to mess with. They are pure. Being around them is torturous, because if you have negative intentions or ill will, it becomes very awkward very quickly. So if you want to hang out with Pile 1, you better come clean, come correct, okay? Or stay away. Wow, Pile 1. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next set of messages, and we'll put it all together at the end. We have 30, wheel. We have flower crown, number 12. Wear your power proudly and unapologetically, for it is your birthright and is eternal like the soul. Wonderful. We have number 32, Roman numeral 32, the cave. We have sabotaging relationships. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. Interesting. And then we have the chariot. So Pile 1, they are afraid of you because you've moved on. You moved on. They can sense it. They can feel it. There's this on to the next vibe that you put out. They're afraid of you because you've moved on. Okay, you've abandoned them even. Okay, perhaps they feel like you've identified something that's bigger and better than them, and you're focusing on it. And this is part of what they're afraid of. Maybe they feel that you're going to identify something bigger and better, and that you're making a move towards this, or that you're going to, or that you have. This is why they are afraid of you. Okay, in a sense, they are afraid to lose you. And part of why they're afraid to lose you is because they found you validating because of your purity. Your purity, Pile 1, is validating, whether or not they act like it or not. This is what it is, okay? They are afraid of you because these days you wear your power unapologetically, which is the power of purity, okay? Pure water. I see your white gowns. I see white. There, we see the white shell. There's a certain amount of purity around you. You see the white car. There's white all over here. Even a white looking house. You are unapologetic now about your purity. They see now that you're not afraid. Almost like they tried to make you feel like you being pure was some sort of handicap or some sort of disadvantage or weakness of yours. Okay? I get the feeling that you like to play things clean, Pile 1. Okay? And you believe in being right and doing right. And maybe this person tried to sell you on, yeah, but humanity is flawed. Humanity is evil. So therefore, you are flawed. You are evil. And you didn't fall for it, Pile 1. No, you did not. You went into your cave even more stridently, focused on cultivating your purity. Your beliefs, your purity of your own energy, the kind of person you are. You didn't allow them to deter who you are, how you like to present yourself, your energy, your flavor, your interests. You maintained your purity. And this is part of why they are afraid of you. I feel like you've gone internal these days. You stay in your home, or you keep things to yourself. You've moved on. There's something major going on in your home, maybe, and this is part of why they're afraid. They wonder, what is it going on in her home or in Palawan's home that they've got to be there? What is this spirituality that they're getting into? What is this thing they're getting to that they're purely devoting themselves to? It's scary. I think they're afraid because they realize that they sabotaged the connection with you. Okay? When they were close to you, when this person was close to you, they allowed their shadow to come out. They allowed their demons to emerge. And they were hoping that your demons would come out and emerge and entangle with them. And they're realizing that maybe you don't do that, or maybe they're starting to be scared of you because they're realizing that you don't want to dance in this way, or maybe they're scared of you because they realize that they push you too hard. Your demons will emerge and they're not going to like it. Something like this. They're scared of you because you take no prisoners, Palawan. You take no prisoners. If someone hurts you, if they were set against you, giving you all the signs, I don't like you and I'm going to bully you, I'm going to treat you like this, things that were clearly bad or toxic that hurt you, okay? They realize that it's not that you don't forgive them, but it's just that you will never forget it. You're not stupid, Palawan. You're not stupid. You're very smart. I would say you're also quite logical. You remember, and so you stay focused on the landscape of things, all right? You're like, okay, I remember that they were like this repeatedly. I remember that they were like this repeatedly. I'm going to remember that. I'm not going to forget it. This person is hoping that you forget how they behaved to you in the past or something, okay? And they're afraid that you eliminate people that don't treat you right, or that proven to be toxic, or proven to be an enemy, or proven to be a detractor, or proven to be a naysayer, someone who's always pitting themselves against you. Like, you don't forget that. And you mow right over these people, moving right along. You don't take prisoners, you take them down, okay? You eliminate them. You eliminate them out of your life, out of your sphere, out of your home, out of your relationships. You don't play, okay? This is why they're afraid of you right now. They're afraid of you because, this eliminating behavior is coming from someone they consider to be pure. You, Palawan. They feel that they're afraid because your coldness to them at this point in time implies that you have moved on. They see now that you keep your purity to yourself, to your home, to your family. You keep it sacred now. You no longer bring your sacredness, your pure thoughts, your purity and warmth, the pure warmth to them anymore. Because you get it now that they are not qualified. They are not worthy. And you've grown cold to them and taken it internal. And they're afraid of this. They're afraid of this retraction. They're afraid of this retreat, of this withdrawal. They're realizing now that your purity goes where you go. I almost feel like at one point this person got things twisted. They got confused. They thought that the purity they were seeing in you, or the purity around you, was coming from them. This could be a case for some of y'all, okay? But the more time you've grown colder and you kept your distance, the more they're starting to realize a lot of that purity was you, Palawan. It was you. This is why they're afraid of you. They're afraid that they were not great, or they didn't handle you well, your purity well, okay? I feel like they're afraid of you because they're realizing that you're not going to play the game on their level anymore. You're not going to allow dark things to come out because they want to show you dark things. You're not going to allow your demons to come out, okay, and come out to play because their demons are coming out to play. You're too pure for them, Palawan. They realize no matter how much they try to trigger you or come at you with low grade, low vibrational behaviors, attacks, thoughts, energies, they're realizing that you don't like to play in that way. You don't like it. And because this person is used to living like this, you put them in a state of doubt as to, if they try this with you, they bring their low vibrational energy with you, will that bring your low vibrational energy out, or they have to deal with this Chinese water torture method of, oh, you want to be negative, you want to be triggering, you want to be bitchy, you want to be weird, fine, Chinese water torture of purity upon you. Purity, 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 purity. They're scared of this. They're scared that you have as a result of this, they're wanting to draw your demons out. That you're choosing to, apply your will and your ambition and your drive to moving on from them and towards what is worthy. Okay? They're afraid of you moving on. They feel you've grown cold. Maybe you used to be warm to this person, and you tried and tested them and found out that they were not worthy of your warmth. I don't know what it is. I feel like this person feels that you are now cold. You've moved on. It's like on to the next, and they're afraid of this in you. Okay? I almost feel like they try to make you feel ashamed of your purity, or the purity of your ethics, or the purity of your devotion to some past in life. Perhaps it was your vocation, or your belief system, or the way you try to live, the purity of who you are. Okay, this person's afraid of you because you have devoted yourself completely to it. They try to make you feel like this was wrong somehow, or they tried to maybe mock you, or maybe you feel like you're off or something about this, and you double down. Pile 1, you double down on this. It is your boldness in doing this that intimidates them about you. They're afraid because you are pure and you insist on being pure. Okay, perhaps you don't play dirty games. You're not unethical. Maybe you're very high vibrational. That's another thing I'm getting from you, Pile 1. You're high vibrational. You prefer to be positive. You prefer to be good. You prefer to be kind. You prefer to be purely focused to a certain ideal or a certain path you've chosen in life. You're not distracted at all. You're very focused on how you choose to be, or the decision that you've made. There's a certain purity around it that scares them. Okay, perhaps you are now focused on being at home more. You've taken your purity away. It's like you've packed up your toys and you've left them behind. Okay, you've taken your purity home with you. You keep it at home with you. I'm just seeing a lot of white car, white home, white dress, white hair, white robe, white dragon. They just feel that your purity is undeniable at this point. Perhaps they try to make you question it, or they try to get others to question your purity, and it's now clear to everyone that you are pure. They can no longer try to corrupt this, either reputation-wise, or try to corrupt it themselves, like as far as trying to get you to bring your dark side out. Okay, I feel like this person sabotaged the relationship with you. They try to trigger you into bringing your demons out, and they are scared because they're wondering, if I show up and try to trigger them or show them my dark side, will that bring their dark side out too? And they're scared because they're realizing that if they do this, all you're going to do is torture them with your purity. Torture them every time they throw a dig at you, or try to hurt you, or try to trigger you. You just drop purity balls upon them. Drop purity, 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 purity. And they find it unsettling, unnerving. They find it invalidating. They want to be validated by seeing your demons come out to play. And it's like you're not letting them have it. And you always have consistently come at them from the perspective of someone who tries to maintain purity in your actions, your thoughts, your behaviors, your attitudes, your beliefs. And they're scared because they're realizing you're not going to want to come out to play when it comes to those demonic things. Okay. They thought that the purity that they perceived around you was actually coming from them. That's true for some of y'all. Okay. And they realize now you've been cold towards them and kept your distance. Okay, stayed at home more, avoided them, kept your purity to yourself. I feel like they are realizing that a lot of that purity was you. It was you. They've warned people now. They're like, wait a minute, it was them. They realize that your purity is so big, so profound, it's actually a problem for them. It's a problem. And it makes them not fit in with you. Okay, they realize now that you take no prisoners, Pile 1. And by that I mean, if you notice that someone was trying to trigger you, bringing negativity your way, they're consistently toxic, they're consistently, full of crap or whatever, you eliminate them out of your life. You walk away from them. You grow cold. End of story. You don't continue to tolerate. You grow colder and colder and colder. They thought that if I just continue to expose them to my demons and try to be low vibration with them and come at them and trigger them and try to pull this out of them, they thought that you would eventually come out, and they're realizing, no, I'm just showing myself to Pile 1, how dark I am, and they're going to just eliminate me. Pile 1's just going to run over me and move on. They're going to take me down. They're not going to take me prisoner. and say, you're a part of my life, and I'm going to put you in the corner over there until you behave. Okay? They're realizing you're not going to do this. They're realizing what you're going to do is give them the gray rock treatment, or turn your back on them and stop including them, or take them down, eliminate them out of your life completely. This is why they are scared of you right now. Pile 1. We have Destiny Pass, Omnia Unus Est, number 35. Number 42, Oshun of Cosmic Surrender, letting go, acceptance, and detachment. Idiot, politician, slapstick, IQ test, Laurel and Hardy, foolhardy, risk taker, village idiot, duh, irresponsible, lights are on, no plan, learning disability, clumsy, brain damage voter. 4, Tiger Lily, Tiger Nautilus. And number 5, the 5 of Cups. You know, pile 1, this person has a lot of regrets about you. They have a lot of regrets. They're realizing that they were stupid with you. For some of you, they realize now that they were heavy-handed. They were heavy-handed with you. This is why they're afraid of you. That they messed things up. That they were at fault about some things. They were at fault. I feel like someone in their lives is telling them, you messed up. This was you. This was your fault. They're hearing it now. Someone is telling them, you ruined it with pile 1. It was your fault. And I feel like they've been told it so much, they're tired of hearing about it. It's painfully clear to them now that they were the problem a lot of the time. They're afraid of you because you've let go. You've let go. You've become productive, more productive in your life, focusing on what is important to you, what feeds your soul, what's good for you, what's nourishing. You've been focusing on that. They also see now that you've been very productive when it comes to, you have identified who the snakes are. Who's the snake? Who is toxic? Who's the problem? You have the third eye awakened enough to see who the snakes are. You can identify them. We see the coral snake. Nature has given the coral snake a certain coloring pattern. It's a way of warning others, stay away from me. Okay? Stay away from me. I'm dangerous. I'm toxic. I will kill you. I will poison you. I may damage you in some kind of way. They are afraid of you because you now have the eyes to see very clearly. Your third eye is wide open, pile 1. You can now easily identify them as toxic, poisonous, venomous. You now know when they're going to be acting up. It's easy for you to identify this. You easily identify the toxicity now. And you focus on productivity. And you sort of put a ring around it. It's like, when you're marking a paper, or you're looking for errors and you draw a red circle around the issues or the problems. They see now that you've done that with them. This is why they're afraid of you. There's no more pretending or hiding or acting like they're not evil or they're not bad. They now get that they're bad. This is why they're afraid of you. They're also afraid because they understand that this is at the root of your coldness towards them. They also are afraid of you because they realize that you have developed the power. You've transformed. You developed a certain magical power. Okay, and the power is twofold. You've learned how to adequately protect yourself while maintaining your purity. You did not allow them to sully you, to bring you down to their level. You don't play the game at their level. You don't sit there and wait to strike and poison and bite. It's not you. It will never be you. This is why they're afraid of you. And at the same time, you've leveled up. You've kept your purity and you've leveled up. You've transformed. You've developed the ability to let go. You've developed the ability to accept that they are toxic while maintaining your own purity. To detach from them. You're free, pile 1. This is why they're afraid of you. They no longer have a hold over you. They used to have you entangled in a hold, a dance of toxicity. They're like, dance with me. Give me that toxic dance that, I know you know how to do this. And you're like, I'm not normally like this. It's you. Okay. Pile 1, it's like you've identified that's not you, that's them. And that's them trying to pull it out of you. And you're like, that's not me. Okay, pile 1. They see this now. They see now that the reason why you have retreated and gone into your cave is because they acted like an idiot. They were dumb. And in a sense, this person, pile 1, they are they're the village idiot. They have a reputation. It's not just with you, pile 1. It's not just with you. Others have noticed it in them. Others have noticed their heavy-handedness. Others have realized that they're I don't want to say slow, but they're just not, they may, I don't know. I'm sorry if this person is very dear to you, Pile One. I don't mean to be insulting, but I just feel like this person lacks intelligence in a certain kind of way. They may lack emotional intelligence. They may have a learning disability that maybe they have identified or not identified. They may have a lower IQ than average. This might be part of why they act the way they do. Okay. I'm seeing voter for some reason. Maybe because this person votes for idiots or they vote for idiotic things. They're just not the sharpest. They lack a sense of proportion when it comes to how to respond adequately to certain things. They're realizing this, and they're afraid that you are now aware of it. They're afraid that you are now aware of the fact that they overreact to things. That they're heavy-handed in the way they view things. They view things out of proportion, and they react in very weird ways. They magnify what should be kept small. Yeah, okay, it's something like this. They're afraid that you have seen this now, and you now keep things to yourself. You've gone insular. You keep your stuff to you. You stay away. You've retreated into a cave of wisdom. There's a light guiding you. It's scary to them. They're scared because they feel like an idiot around you. They feel like where they act dumb. Look, their eyes are crossed. They're overreacting to a bee. But look, your eyes have gone narrow and you retreated into a cave that's been lit by this. I feel like this might be your crown chakra or your third eye. It's your crown chakra. Your third eye is usually around here. Your crown chakra of wisdom, spiritual wisdom, is lit and it's blazing. And they're scared because of this. They understand that you retreating from their idiocy is a sign of wisdom, that you have leveled up. They're afraid of this. They are afraid of you because you have learned to protect. So the tiger lily flower is, I believe it's a Chinese. Oh, it's an East Asian flower. Okay. Safe for humans, but toxic to cats. Okay, very interesting point of fact there. Okay. I feel like this person is afraid of you because they now realize that what you're gonna do in response to the fact that they are toxic is that you're going to torture them with your purity. You're going to torture them with it. That your response to their toxicity is to insist on, very quietly, who you are, what you stand for, the right way, the right thing to do, continually pointing out what the pure path is, continually doing it, continually saying it, never stopping, forever, infinitely you. This is why they're afraid of you, okay? You know, and also, I'll be straight up with you guys. They see that you're purer than they are. They see it. They see that your purity outshines them. It's very disappointing to them. It's very disappointing. They feel like the village idiot. They really do. They feel dumb. And this is part of why they're afraid of you. They're afraid of the fact that you are very disciplined when it comes to taking down those who are toxic, trying to hurt you, trying to damage you, trying to cause you problems. You're very, very, very serious. You're deadly serious about taking these people down, while at the same time maintaining your purity, maintaining your focus on that which is truly nourishing, that which truly feeds your soul. You turned your back on the lesser and you're focusing on the greater. They are super, super scared of you because of this, because it leaves them filled with regrets. They're scared of you also because they see now that you are keenly aware of the ways they disappointed you. You're keenly aware of it. There is no taking it back. It's done. It's done. And you are aware of it. Okay. I feel like this person thought at one point, but I'm not that big of a disturbance, am I? I mean, I'm no big deal. Sure, I might sting here or there, but that's no big deal. This person's scared of you because they realize that you will bring down the hammer. Spiritually speaking, and also based on your actions, that you don't play when it comes to people who are there. Their intent is to sting you. If there are wasps coming around, they're like, I'll just sting you here or there. No big deal. They're realizing this is a huge deal. That your situation is so pure. You surround yourself with people who, and situations that never sting you, that never hurt you, that are not toxic to you, that you do not want it at all. They're realizing now that the way to have come correct with you was to come pure, come clean, be nice always, never be toxic, never hurt you, especially intentionally. And I have a feeling this person is so used to their shadow coming out. You know, maybe part of it is they didn't realize that they were doing it, but part of it too is that they've cultivated their shadow so strongly that they couldn't help for it to come out around you. And this revealed to you who they were. And this is why they're afraid of you. They're afraid of you because it's like oil and water. Doesn't work. You expose their darkness every time. You expose their darkness every time because you are so pure. And then the other side of this is that you are tough on it. Okay? You expose crime and you're tough on crime. You don't play. You call it out every time and you are eliminated from your environment. And even when you're not being so proactive on it, your purity makes it clear where the dirt is. Makes it clear where the impediment or the shadow is, where the negativity is. It makes it clear that the impurity is them. Pile 1, okay? Pile 1, they're afraid of the way you make them feel inferior. And you highlight their shadow aspect. They're afraid of the way you make their dark side visible, their idiocy visible, their shadows, their demons visible. Simply by being yourself. Simply by being you, because you cultivated purity and they cultivated shadow. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you today, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you found it very resonant, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to this reading. It was a real pleasure to read for you. Take good care of yourself, and I will catch up with you at the next one. Bye. Welcome to your reading, Pile 2. Let's take a look at what your energies here. You chose the Jack-o'-lantern. Beautiful. Or you chose Chihiro-Sen, sitting on a train with no face, okay? I love that movie, by the way, Spirited Away. I hope you do. And if you do not know what Spirited Away is, I highly recommend you watch it. It's anime, but it's a very beautiful film made by the Ghibli Studios. So I feel like people are afraid of you, Pile 2, because of who you associate yourself with. People are afraid of you because you have powerful friends who they do not know. Powerful friends who seem very unfamiliar to them, okay? Perhaps they're scared of your powerful friends. They don't understand how you are able to get so close to someone they consider to be very foreign or mysterious and powerful. They don't understand how you got to be so close to this person, okay? This is why they're afraid of you. They're afraid of the kind of friends that you have. I also see Yobaba's baby that can turn into a mouse, and there's an insect on the window. So these are all your friends who like to stay close to you, Pile 2. They're scared of you because your friends are taking you places. You've associated or you allied yourself with certain people or entities that are taking you places. You're not stagnant in life, okay? You're going places. Maybe you're traveling a lot with people they don't understand, and they don't understand how you're able to maintain these alliances. And they're also scared because they see you going places. They don't know exactly where you're headed, but they know that your life is not stagnant. They know that your life is moving. I feel that they are afraid of you because they see that your confidence. They see that you're very confident. You're not freaked out by the journey that you're on. You're very calm. They feel that you may have had to relocate or move somewhere else, and yet you're not afraid, and they're afraid because of this. They're afraid of your trajectory. They're afraid of your calm while changes are happening in your life. They're afraid of the person that you're close to, okay? You may have a best friend, a spouse. You may have a company that you're close to, a boss, or someone, there's a partner, a business partner. They're afraid of this person, okay, in your life. They're also afraid of you because this person doesn't want to leave you. They're afraid of you because this person is like, I stick with Pile 2, okay? Who are you? They're intimidated. They may even stay away from you because of who you're affiliated with. Because they find who you're affiliated with to be very intimidating and scary. Okay? They feel like this person you're with would never come and approach them in 1,000 years. But yet here this person is affiliated with you, hanging out with you, not leaving your side, showing a scary amount of loyalty. It scares them. I feel like they want to be close to you, but they realize that they really just need to stay in their corner. They need to stay in their lane. They may be afraid of you. Maybe they'd like to mess with you, or they like to intimidate you. They view you as sort of vulnerable or small or cute or weak, or you just look like you're the type that if you didn't have powerful friends, that they might mess with you. They might try to trip you up. They might try to scam you, or they might try to bully you or push you around or try to control you. But they cannot, because of who you are affiliated with. They're afraid of this person. They also think that you're very powerful, that your looks belie you, and that they look at you as someone who, how could you have formed this kind of a relationship? How? So they're afraid of you because they realize that you have a certain power that they don't fully understand. So you chose the jack-o'-lantern. Even if you didn't choose the jack-o'-lantern, this has a message in it for you. The jack-o'-lantern symbolizes a wandering soul, okay? It also symbolizes protection from evil spirits specifically. So here's what I'm seeing, guys. I think that they are afraid of you because they feel that you are protected. They feel that you are protected from evil forces. So like I told you earlier, I feel like this person might want to mess with you, or there are people who want to mess with you or bully you or push you around, and they're afraid of you because they see that you are protected. Okay, that despite the fact that you seem like you're just kind of just out there doing your thing, you are safe. You have spiritual protection too. Someone may have tried to mess with you spiritually and was met against a fiery wall of protection that surrounds you. Perhaps you're very spiritual and you know how to court the powerful spirit of protection around you through your spiritual practices, whether you go to church or you pray regularly or you meditate.
Practice protective rituals.
Maybe you cultivate certain powerful spiritual energies in your life that create a fiery wall of protection around you, and they've picked up on this. This person is scared of you because you come across like you're heavily protected. Like you might even have a bodyguard. For some of you, it might be as simple as someone being in your life who's like a bodyguard. You may have a bigger brother, an older sibling, or maybe you may have maybe at your job, you know someone higher up in the chain who's very close to you. Okay, someone who maybe the CEO is your best friend or something like this, or the CTO, you and the CTO go out and have lunch together, and they feel afraid of you because they feel like this person protects you and stands by your side and vouches for you. I feel like with those with the spiritual eyes to see, I feel like some people are afraid of you because they have sensed a certain powerful energy around you. It could be just an energy, could be maybe there's a family member or like a spirit guide or something like this that is very, very close to you and loves you and wants to protect you and is loyal to you and wants to belong to you and scares off other, like anything negative that tries to come your way. They're scared by this energy. Okay, so if this person means you well, okay, if they mean you well, pal too, then they don't have to be scared of this energy in your life. They don't. Now, if they're trying to come at you with their shenanigans, they're not working on themselves, they're trying to be toxic towards you, or they're trying to scam you, or they have ill intent towards you, then they are very afraid. They are very afraid of you, pile two. All right, let's take a look at your cards. We have Howard the Duck. You're not from around here, are you? That makes sense. Air element, state of mind. The siren, temptation, desire, attraction. Number 35, glasses. And the 10 of swords. Yeah, I feel like, remember I mentioned something about travel before. I feel like, they may be afraid of you because you came from somewhere else. Okay, so for some of you, if you're a transplant, you came in from another location or something like this, they may be afraid of you because you're foreign or you're different, you're from another place. You're different. Or it could just be that you're different. You're different from the rest. You're not typical, you're not usual, you're not the average. They may be afraid of you because you're perfectly content with that. You're content either being the odd one out, you're content being a person who's new, or who is a foreigner, or who's the odd man out. You're content with that. You like it, in fact. You're sitting pretty with it. It's scary to them because they don't know how to read you, because maybe culturally speaking, some of the things that you do, they don't know how to interpret you correctly, and they find this kind of scary. They are scared of you because, like I said, your consciousness is very zen, okay? You're at peace. You're at peace. They're scared of you because you're very attractive. You're very desirable. They're scared of you because you're perfectly content with being the odd one out. You're perfectly content with being the one who brings a certain fresh perspective to things, okay? They are scared of your outside of the box perspective. They are scared of the fact that you you represent a temptation. Yeah. They're scared that they feel that you're going to be tempting people towards you because of how outside of the box you are, because of how different you are, okay? I feel like people are scared of you because you represent a temptation to lead them astray, maybe from the course that they were on, okay? Maybe because you represent something different and you're also very tempting. They're scared of you because you're from a different place, or you see things differently, yet you are very, very strong temptation for maybe those they care about, to sort of lure them away from the path that they were going on before. Interesting. They are scared of you because you bring a fresh set of eyes to the situation. I feel that you're gonna help bring an end to something or some bad situation. They're scared of you, okay? So I feel like the person who's scared of you is someone who wants to bring about harm. I'm gonna be just straight up honest with you guys, Pal 2. Someone wants to bring about harm, either to you or someone else. They've been bringing harm to someone else, and it feels like you have this like detective energy, or you're able to see things exactly as they are because of where you're from, or because of the perspective that you bring to the table. Yeah, I feel like they're scared of you because you almost come across like an alien. You're very cynical. I feel like it's not easy for people to fool you, and this is why they're scared of you. You're able to see through their acts. You're able to see through whatever nonsense that they're trying to pull or perpetrate, and you're able to actually warn others. They're scared of you because you warn other people. You warn someone that, hey, listen, this is all fake. This is nonsense. And because of your keen vision, you're able to bring about an end to a situation where someone was being victimized, or a situation was being victimized. You're able to bring an end to it. They're scared of your ability to do this, or they're scared that that you have done this. They're scared of you because you have done this. You pulled this off. Okay? So Howard the Duck is from a parallel dimension, and he helped in the fight against Thanos. If you guys are into Marvel and the Marvel universe. So, Howard the Duck is skilled at martial art and can hold his own against like bigger opponents, okay? He knows some spells, and he's got some serious armor. So here's what I'm seeing, guys, is that you're not easy pickings, Pal 2. You're not easy pickings. You're either you have powerful friends. You have powerful friends. You may look kind of like, maybe some people think you look silly, or like you can easily be pushed around or something like this. And you probably don't look silly, Pal 2. I'm just saying, some people think because maybe you're an outsider, you're different, that you're easily picked on or something like this. That's true for some of you. But they're realizing now that you see through the nonsense, and you're able to stop the bullying. You're able to you bring an end to, you liberate people. You liberate people from bad situations, or you liberated yourself from a bad situation. You're able to save people. You're able to let them warn others of dangers, and you brought an end to a torturous situation, and that's why they're afraid of you. Maybe you brought an end to them torturing someone else or torturing you. You showed your mettle, okay? That you were able to see past their nonsense and keep your state of mind zen, calm. And partly because of what you know, partly because you're not like them. You're different. This gave you a strength. This gave you an advantage. This is why they're afraid of you, okay? All right, let's look at the next set of cards. We're getting Vision, number 43. Okay? To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you, okay? And we are getting, ooh, Roman numeral 75. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. So we're getting Roman numeral 75, Gnosis. Beautiful. Next, we are getting Black Cat, Grace, Mystery, Psychic Abilities. We got that, like some mystical abilities through Howard the Duck. I feel like they're afraid of you because they realize that you're mystical, that you have spiritual power. We have the Nine of Swords. Oh, the King of Swords. Okay. Again, more of this analytical ability. Okay. And we are getting, oh my goodness. Let's move these over. You missed this card here. Spirit guides, why are they afraid of Pile 2? Spirit guides, why are they afraid of Pile 2? And then we're supposed to get this card in here from the Secret Pocket Oracle. Okay. This is your card from the Secret Pocket Oracle. We have number 45, Poison. Okay. 43, 75, Black Cat Energy, and the King of Swords. Okay. Wow, they cannot mess with you. So, Pile 2, the reason they're afraid of you is because you are their kryptonite. You are their kryptonite. You are the thing that they are scared of because you're toxic to them, actually. Something about you, they realize, I feel like this person has messed with people, tortured people, they're a bully, they hurt others, they enjoy it, they're a sadist. But you are the thing that makes them stop. You are the thing that makes them, stops them dead in their tracks. So they're like, uh-oh, don't go over there. This person, they like to bully people. They have a long history of torturing someone or torturing others or being abusive or betraying or backstabbing energy. And I feel like you were able to end this for them. You ended it. You're very enlightened. And they see, like, they try to use it against you that you're not from where you're at. They try to use it against you that you're like a foreigner or something, or maybe that you're different. What they failed to recognize about you, which is a strength of yours, is that you don't care. If you're from Brazil and you're in Norway, it's like for you, you may as well be in Brazil. Home is inside of you. You're not one of those people. I'm not saying you don't get homesick, but your universal outlook when it comes to what makes you comfortable, where is home? Home is in your heart. Home is who you are. Home is the atmosphere that you create. So you're always at home. You're always at home with yourself. This is something they underestimated about you. They tried to use this against you, but they found out you don't fall for that. Okay. This is not your weak point. They thought it would be your weak point. Maybe they even tried to, attack you based on this, or try to see if they could find a weak point within you with this. They found out that, oh my gosh, this person's really, Pile 2 is very analytical. Pile 2 is very grounded and perfectly content to be different. Pile 2 understands that the universe is their home. Doesn't matter where on the planet they are, where in the universe, they are at home. They don't need to be at a certain location to feel like they're okay. They thought this is something they could use against you, and they're shocked that they can't, okay? They're realizing, look, we see someone dark surrounded by, light-skinned people and green fairy people. This person's kind of like standing out, but perfectly at home, having fun, running around in a circle. They are one of the many. They fit right the fuck in. You fit right the fuck in, Pile 2. Okay? You are completely content. You see the humanity within yourself. You don't think to yourself, oh, I'm different. You don't get caught up in the surface. You don't get caught up in, oh, I'm the odd one out. You don't care. You know the truth. The real truth is that you are at home everywhere. The real truth is that you are just like everyone else. The real truth is you may as well have been born where you were at, because you're going to be at home anywhere. You're able to attune to the heart of what is. And no one can take that away from you. You're comfortable in your own skin. You're comfortable in your environment. You're comfortable in the culture you're from, the culture you're in. You're comfortable anywhere. They're scared of you because of this. They're scared of your equanimity and your sense of... Okay? I feel like this person, they're realizing that you're very mystical. That you have deep spiritual and esoteric knowledge. That you have a direct and salvic insight into the divine. That you may even have psychic abilities. That you are a black cat. Okay? in some cultures in the past, black cats were viewed as very powerful, mystical creatures. They were very protective. Okay, they are protective, very protective, and this is true about black cats, in my opinion. Okay, I have a black cat. His name's Leo, and I'm also seeing that, you know, they see that you stand guard. Now I'm realizing that they're afraid of you because you protect the weak. You protect the vulnerable. You use your powers to protect others around you. You're not just, you know, first of all, they're intimidated by you because you're spiritual, magical, and esoteric powers. There's some hidden knowledge you have that you use to your advantage. Like, they're like, Paltu knows something. Whatever they know is giving them an advantage. What is it they don't know? Okay? They don't know. They just know that you have this mysterious power and knowledge within you. And they also feel that you protect others with it. You follow the rules. Okay? You use your powers to make certain rules and follow certain rules. Okay? What they don't understand is that for you to have this power, you have to be good. You have to be a good person. And you don't use your powers to hurt others. You use your powers to protect others. This is why they are scared of you. They're scared of your power, and they're scared that you use your power to protect others from them and abusive behavior of others and their abusive behavior towards others. You are protective. Also, it's possible that they're scared of you because you have someone in your life who protects you. So it could go either way. Just apply to your situation as it fits. Either you have someone very powerful on your side, spiritually powerful, protecting you, or you are spiritually powerful and you're protecting others. You're warning others. You're bringing an end to bullying. You're bringing an end to bull BS and bad energy, attacking others. All this, you're bringing an end to it. They dare not mess with you because I see Papa here. There may be a male figure in your life, a father or someone like this. It could be someone who's with you, someone who's passed on. That energy is strong in your life because they've tried things with you and they have noticed a pattern of you are safe, you are protected. It's like you are immune to their BS. You're immune. You sound the alarm. When something goes wrong, when something's wrong, you sound the alarm. In fact, your appearance is a sign that something needs fixing, something needs tending. So we have number 18, attract through play. Number 1, Oshun of the dawn, new beginnings, hope, fresh start. So we got millionaire, treasure, gold yacht, gold digger, yacht, inheritance, business, lottery, bank account, wealth, luxury, hidden cash, power, mansion. We have number 21, triumph of Galatea. And number 4, the emperor. Yeah, we're getting a male figure coming through. You might be like a CEO or have your own company, and this is why they're afraid of you. Or you may be, you may be very protective. This is why they're afraid of you. You're very disciplined. They're afraid of you because of this. You may have a male figure in your life, like a father who's a very powerful person, like a CEO or someone like this. Someone who's very wealthy too. You have a very, very wealthy millionaire husband or father or something like this. Or maybe you made friends with a very rich and powerful person, and they are afraid of you because of this. It could be that you are a millionaire, or that you're very, or you have the potential to become a millionaire, and they are afraid of you because of this. Yeah, I feel that with number 18 here, I'm getting that they are scared of you because you're very attractive, okay? Though you are different, you're very attractive. Yet you are a problem for them, okay? So it could be that, Patu, it's possible that you're very attractive and maybe you have like a shadowy element to you that scares people, you know, in a sense, okay? Like maybe someone has dealt with you and they're very attracted to your glow, but when they come close, they realize that you are like the cure to their madness, or like you are not good for them in some kind of way. It could be that they make the mistake of being attracted to you at first. Maybe they mistake you as maybe they view you as very attractive, and they come in and they connect with you and they want to be close to you, but then they find out that there's something about you, like you see through their mess, or there's some kind of element of danger about you. You're attractive and you're dangerous to them. It could be that you're dangerous to them because you're able to see through their crap, and so they can't pull off any shenanigans around you or try to hurt you in any kind of way. You're just impervious to the harm that they bring to you. And in fact, not only are you impervious to the harm that they bring to you, but you are also toxic to them in return, okay? Yeah, I feel like they're scared of you, pal, too, because you made a new beginning for yourself. Maybe you moved to a foreign country, or you've gone to a new place where it would seem like you don't fit in, but you are fitting in excellently well. You fit in excellently well beyond their wildest imagination. In fact, I would say that maybe you're being celebrated where you went, even though you are very different. Yeah, you have a new fresh start, and I'm just getting like a new day, a new dawn with friends, people who celebrate you, people who like you, and they're scared by how easily you fit in and how you're being celebrated by others. They're scared by how easily accepted you are. They're scared by how at home you feel, no matter how different the surroundings, or if you're surrounded by different people from different backgrounds or something like this, okay? That you're creating a new day and a new dawn for yourself regardless. This scares them. Maybe you are going to be doing this, or maybe they recognize your potential to be able to do this, and they're scared that you're going to do this. Yeah, I feel they're scared of you because you're a watchdog of sorts. Yeah, they feel you're very attractive. Like you might lure away their man or lure away a powerful person around them. Like you are very attractive, very alluring. And this is bad for them, okay? Because it's like you're attracting maybe someone they want, or you have the ability to attract millionaires, or attract very successful people towards you, or attract money towards you, okay? Because of your spirituality, or because of how spiritual you are, you attract people like this, okay? And they're scared of you, maybe because they feel that you're pulling an attention of someone that they want, who's very powerful and wealthy. You're pulling that person's attention towards you, and this makes them feel they're afraid because they want this person for themselves. This person might be a gold digger, and they are discovering that you have the ability to attract people like this to yourself very easily, attract wealthy people to yourself very easily. You attract luxury, you attract cash, you attract power. You may live in a mansion, or you attract people who live in mansions. I don't know what it is, you might wear a very nice diamond. They're afraid of you because they feel that you are very beautiful, very attractive, and you're able to lure money to you, lure powerful people to you, people who want the best, people who want the prettiest, people who want the shiniest. And you can do it anywhere. You can do it in any country. Wow, pile 2. Yeah, I feel that, they're afraid of you because you triumphed. You triumphed over a certain situation because you were able to see it for what it was, and you have certain abilities that allow you to pierce through a situation, understand what's happening, and triumph over, attacks. You have spiritual protection, in short. They see it. I feel like they may have tried things against you, or tried to like sabotage you or bring you down in some kind of way. Wow. And they failed. You triumphed over it. You triumphed over this situation. Maybe they observed that you were dealing with people, or dealing with a situation where they could have stabbed you in the back. Or maybe they did stab you in the back, but you overcame this situation. You overcame them. So they're afraid of you because you have the ability to overcome situations where others would have been like out, gone, finalized, dead. It would have been over for them. You overcame it. It could be that you underwent some sort of very harrowing experience, maybe a health situation, or maybe you were attacked in some kind of way by others, or you just went through some sort of harrowing ordeal and you overcame it anyway, because you have that black cat energy. You have 9 lives. You keep surviving and overcoming and overcoming. In short, pile number 2, they are afraid of you because you have the aura of success and wealth around you. You attract powerful people, okay? Powerful people who are ethical too, okay? Who treat you correctly. And they want to see you, they may have done black magic, they want to see you fail, they want these people to betray you, and it didn't happen. They're shocked that not only are you able to attract success, but you attract successful people who are loyal to you, who want to please you, who want to be in your good graces. They don't understand it. They find it very intimidating. They're like, what is it about Pal 2 that they're able to have this kind of power, command this kind of respect from people who have accomplished things, from powerful people? Or they could be also that they feel that you're very accomplished, very powerful, very rich, very wealthy yourself, or you just have this aura about you, and they're afraid of you because of it. They're afraid of your mystique. there's this it factor you got going on for you. Okay, they're realizing that you don't need to fit the physical ideal of what they think is what should be, attracting this kind of power or money or riches. You don't need to fit their a conception of what that is. Like, for instance, the person you're dealing with may think to themselves before they met you, only blondes can be successful, or only slim people who can be successful. And you broke that rule. Maybe you are not blonde. Maybe you have a faux hawk and your hair is dyed blue. Okay? Maybe you have thick curly hair, or you don't fit the look that they think should attract this kind of wealth or power around you. Okay? Or maybe they feel like you don't fit in with others. You don't look like others do. And they don't expect you to be able to attract this kind of energy, powerful and affluent energies into your life. And you have blown that out of the water for them. They are intimidated by you and they're afraid of you because of this. And that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. I hope this reading made sense. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to this reading. I truly enjoyed reading your energies in these cards. Take very good care of yourself, and I look forward to catching up with you at the next one. Bye! Welcome to your reading, pile 3. Let's take a look at your energy. You chose the white skull. Okay, someone's afraid of you because you changed something. You've undergone some sort of transformation that's really scaring the pants off someone. Okay, so these are the 3 heads, and they got enchanted at one point. These are Yubaba's assistants. Okay, Yubaba is this wealthy bathhouse owner, and these are her assistants. And at one point, so Yubaba has a baby, and one time, Yubaba's baby went missing, and these 3 heads stacked themselves on top of each other and made themselves to look like Yubaba's baby. This is all from the movie Spirited Away. If you've never seen the movie Spirited Away, I recommend you watch it. Okay, it's beautiful anime made by Ghibli Studios. One of my favorite anime movies out there. Okay, one of my top favorite anime movies. Now, I do see that someone's really surprised and shocked because they thought you were a cute little baby. This could be a parent. They could have viewed you as a child. Or someone thought that you were very innocent and sweet, but then you transformed, okay? And you transformed into a very serious grown-up energy, okay? Very serious grown-up energy. And they are afraid. Perhaps they're afraid because they've lost their baby, okay? They've lost this, this could be a parent figure or someone who used to baby you, and they viewed you as innocent and naive, and they're realizing that you're not what they thought, okay? That the baby they thought was there is no longer there, and you've transformed into someone who's very serious, very businesslike, and someone who doesn't talk much to them, is not cute any longer, and it's scaring them. It's scaring them because, they're getting older. This tells them that they're getting older. Time's passing. It's also scaring them because they're realizing they've lost that part of you, and the part of themselves that used to baby you, the part of themselves that used to get something out of you being a baby, they're gonna have to let go of that part of themselves, or let that part of themselves die, and that's scary. Of course, that's scary. Anytime there's major change, that's going to necessitate some type of change within yourself, and people have a hard time with change. Okay. So I feel like also for some of you, this may not be a parent figure. This should just be someone you've been dealing with who is afraid of you because you're no longer an innocent, naive baby that they can just do whatever they like with. It's different now. It's different. We have Spider-Man, places to be, webs to shoot. Oh, very serious. Halloween magic. Ooh, how fitting is that? We're in Halloween season right now. It's October 27th. 2025 as we speak. Although, of course, this is a timeless reading. What are they afraid of? Ride the wave, seizing opportunities. Luchador mask. Ooh, we got a Mexican wrestler here. 29. And the lovers. Okay, interesting. So pile 3, I feel that they are afraid of you because you're not very busy. Okay, you have things to do. You're busy now. Maybe they used to baby you and take care of you and used to tell you what to do, they want to keep you close by the fire, keep you cozy, keep you warm, but you toughened up and you grew up and you're like, you know what, I'm ready to go live my own life. I'm ready to go. I'm serious now. I have things I have to do. They're afraid because you're no longer sitting around available for them to come baby and tell what to do. All right. I feel like you're working your own magic now. Maybe you used to be, you and this person used to be very close. And now they realize you're going in a different direction. You're working your own magic. You're doing your own thing. They're afraid of you because you are now doing what you want to be doing. You're seizing opportunities. There's a big wave that's come your way and you're riding it. Okay. I feel like you might be doing your own career, or you're just out there now doing your own thing. And they're afraid because of this. You mean business now. I see, Halloween, you're putting on a mask. They feel like maybe you like going out on your own to go do your own thing. You're ready. You mean business. You're ready to fight. They feel you're now in the ring of life. You're fighting, in the ring of life. You're very serious now. Okay. For some of you, they feel like you've been working out. You're looking very buff. Maybe you've been lifting weights, or you've been exercising, getting more athletic. There's more muscles. They're afraid of you because of that. They're also afraid that you're capable of fighting back now. And you found something. I feel like, they're afraid of you because you found something you love to do. Or you found someone that you love to be with. And this has got your attention. I'm seeing, there's two faces split in a different direction here. They feel now you're looking away from them. And you're looking at other things, looking at other people, or looking at someone else, or looking at something else. And you're taking whatever this is very seriously. And they're afraid because of this, okay? They're afraid. They're afraid because you found something or someone that's loving you back. That's appreciating you and holding on to you. They're afraid because you are turning away from them. And you're being distracted and focusing on something that's not them. Okay? They're afraid of this. They're afraid of losing your attention. They're afraid that even though you are busy and what you're doing, you're onto something big right now. Okay? Something pivotal that's shifting your entire life into a different direction. Okay? They are afraid that they're going to lose you because of this. Okay? We have candle, number 47. Orgasm, number 29. We have 65, Roman numeral 65, the prayer, key, and the 7 of wands. Okay. Yeah, something you prayed for, something you wished for, something you wanted is finally manifesting for you.
This could be a dream opportunity or a dream career or a dream lover that has manifested for you, something like this.
It's like, they're seeing now that something that makes you very happy, something that is your sweet spot in life has got your attention. You got your hand in the pot. You learned to trust your body. You elevated your spirit, and this opened the gates to your renewal. Okay. There's this idea that, I feel like you made a prayer. You prayed for something. And you got your opportunity. You're given an opportunity, a big one. And you're seizing that opportunity. You're not sitting around waiting for them to tell you what to do anymore. You are seizing opportunities and you're very serious about it. They're afraid of this. They're afraid because you found a key, okay, to your potential, to unlock your potential. Look, opportunities. So yeah, you're definitely onto some sort of opportunity in your life and you're working it. You've been given access. And I feel like the reason they're afraid is because you are now out of their reach. They can no longer reach you the way they used to reach you. They used to be able to hold you close. You're out of their reach now. You're hard to get a hold of. You're standing your ground on what it is that you want. They're afraid of this. Because they know that if you stand the ground on what you want, you will get what you want. And maybe this will ensure that they can no longer hold on to you or grasp you or get a hold of you or hold on to you like they used to. Okay? That this will be a time of the past for them. They're afraid. They're afraid of losing you. They're afraid of this big opportunity in your life blowing up so big, you actually dominating and winning this thing. You've actually gotten a key in your hand now. This is what you're following your calling. This is what you were meant to do. This is what you were meant to have. You were driven. You were focused on this. You locked eyes on it. It was calling to you. You're on the right track. You're on the right path. You're winning. You're acing. And this was a hidden potential within you. It's like you've unmasked yourself and you're showing who you were really, truly on the inside. They're afraid of this because now that you've unmasked, there's no hiding it again. There's no putting it back in the box. You now know who you are, what you're about. Maybe they didn't realize who you were. They now know who you are. You were a baby all this time, or your potential was hidden from them. They didn't know. They were trying to tell you what to do, and then you unmasked and revealed who you were, and they're scared because now the cat's out of the box. You know who you are. You're happy. You're on that journey. You're set. You're scared because they will not be able to reach you. They will not be able to get a hold of you. They will not be able to continue to hold you down and hold on to you like they used to. Wow. Okay. We're getting number 29, breakthrough. Number 36, Oshun of unlocked gates. You seen that? A key, unlocked gates. Breakthrough, breaking barriers, freedom, unleashing potential. Yes. Villain. Okay. Big blue whale. And finally, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. So they're afraid, like we've been seeing here, the message is pretty consistent. You've had a breakthrough. You've had a breakthrough. You are getting the opportunity to show your skills, to show you're on the stage now. You're performing. People can see you. You're on the stage. You're a wrestler. People can see what your skills, your talents are. We got this master wave rider showing they can ride the big kahuna, and all this. You've had a breakthrough. The thing you are working for, your prayer finally came to pass. This is why, they're afraid. Okay. You've unlocked that gate. We got a key. You've unlocked it. And you're now on the threshold. You're passing a certain barrier. You're being accepted on the world stage. You're being viewed as being good at what you do, as being very talented, being viewed as master of something. And the reason they're afraid of this is because they think you're now going to view them as a villain. They think that you're not going to view them as someone who worked against you. They feel like you're going to view them as a villain because maybe you're going to view them as someone who's holding them back from their dreams, holding them back from maturing, from getting out there, expressing yourself, being yourself, showing who you really are, mastering what it is you're called for, getting access to your big breakthrough and, dominating in your field and becoming who you are meant to be. And yes, becoming out of their reach. They are afraid that you're going to see them for who they are, which is someone who tried to deceive you, that you were just a baby, that you didn't know what you were doing, that you're not good enough, that you're not there yet, that you need to be told what to do. Or maybe this is someone who worked against you, tried to block you from receiving certain opportunities. Maybe they prayed for you to not receive these opportunities or wanted you to receive a different kind of opportunity. They try to mess with your destiny. And maybe they're afraid that you're going to see them as that. Someone who maybe worked against your self-esteem or worked against what you wished for or, didn't cheer you on when you tried to go for what you wanted or something like this. Or maybe they had a plan for you that was not what you wanted. But now you're having breakthrough. You seized the day. You stayed focused on what you needed to be doing in order to achieve your dream, your ideas, your goals, your calling. Not what they wanted for you. And they're afraid that you're going to see this. The role they played. That they schemed against you. That they had an evil plan to sort of bully you out of what you wanted to do. To deceive you that you aren't good enough for this thing. Maybe they wanted you to think you're still a child. You're still a baby. You're not good enough yet. And it's not true. It wasn't true. They're afraid of you because you're becoming the big blue whale. It's clear now that you were never a small little thing. You were a baby at one point. We all were, right? You were junior, or you were small, or you were a noob, or you were a child, or you were their child. Of course you were. But you become a big blue whale. You are a giant of the ocean. Okay? You're not small. like, maybe they thought you were. You're not a small player. You are a large key player. And they are realizing this about you. And this is why they are afraid of you. They are afraid of the fast progress that you're making in this regard. You've grown up so fast. That's the term I'm hearing. You've grown up so fast. Okay? Or, this is from them. Okay? They're afraid because you grew up so fast. Or they're afraid of the quick progress you're making. The Nine of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck, the tarot deck. They're afraid of how much headway you're making. How you're quickly progressing. Look, the big wave is coming. You're riding through really fast. You're speeding along really fast. You've reached your happy place. You may look young. Looks are deceiving. Or you may be young, but you're already there. You're already there. And this is why they're so afraid of you. They didn't expect for you to blossom so quickly. Or to blossom while you looked so... Maybe they were deceived by your looks. Or deceived by your energy. Maybe you have young people energy. Or you're young at heart. Or you're very young looking. And they thought, oh, you're just a child. And they're like, no, you're not a child. No, you're not junior. You're not a noob. You're powerful being with youthfulness to boot, okay, and longevity. And you are a big major player on the world stage, even for some of you. You're very busy. You got things to do now. You're not easily available anymore. They're afraid because they no longer have access to you, and perhaps even when you were a baby, maybe you were showing them a lot of these traits, but they wanted to keep you as junior. Okay, they wanted to keep you as junior so they could continue to control you and benefit from these powerful traits. But you've broken through that. You've had a breakthrough. You've crossed the threshold. You found the key. You've unlocked the gate. You have sharp insight. You've identified your opportunities. You're stepping beyond the gate to get to this opportunity. And they are afraid of this. Because this means they've lost their baby. They've lost this person that they thought they could continue to sort of manipulate or tell what to do or control. And you've now moved on beyond them. You're now out of their reach. And that's what I'm seeing in your energy here for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you bringing your energy reading. Please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. If you found it to be very resonant, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Take very good care of yourself, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Bye!